What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video, and today we're talking about boosting in Classic WoW, and I just want to talk about should this have a future in Classic Plus, and what is your opinion on mage boosting? This whole video idea basically sparked from this Reddit thread right here, which covers set the G boost spam, and I'm going to go more into the boost spam as well that is currently happening, because it's kinda crazy. Either way, this right here, I have been having an issue where in 3 hours of leveling at level 50, I've been messaged 7 times asking if I would like a set the G boost. I keep reporting them and moving on, but another one pops up out of the woodwork. I have no issue with people putting it in general chat in STV or offering stocks boost in trade chat, but I was in Fellwood. It is so often that it feels like harassment at this point. Anyone else think that the constant set G boost questions from 50 to 60 is toxic to the game and needs to be banned? And the thing is, this happens all the time. People are messaging people now to buy boost because the market is so competitive, and these guys are going out of their way to find customers. So instead of just like spamming in general chat or looking for group, they are now whispering people in certain level brackets. And I mean, speaking of the competitiveness, this is basically what the chat looks like when it comes to spine chatter. And over here there's a bunch of want to sell boost all over the place. Want to sell stockades boost, over here want to sell Moradin boost, want to sell stockades boost, another stockades boost. Basically just a bunch of people want to buy Deadmines boost, stockades boost once again. A lot of people simply once again selling boost or summoning services or DMT services. I don't really mind the whole services part, but also selling boost. Like, if I just go to LFG bulletin board, this will give you a very big idea of how little quote-unquote normal groups are forming, and how many people are simply selling and buying boost. If I scroll through here, tell me if you see an actual group forming, because what I'm seeing here is looking for more want to sell. So like want to sell boost once again, everything here is just want to sell boost, want to sell boost, want to sell boost. I'm basically seeing no, well here, AQ. The first group that I see that is forming, a regular group, is for AQ. And a BWL as well, so like some end game content. Apart from that, it is all a leveling boost in every single dungeon. Like, to me, I don't like this. I really don't. I feel like nobody right now is doing dungeons the quote-unquote normal way, and people are simply buying boost or getting boosted all the way to level 60. We are skipping content. It is the world of Warcraft, and people are paying to skip the world and just get to the raid logging part. To me, I really feel like we had a time where mage boosting wasn't a thing, and I really miss that time. And it's like, I want to make a video on this because I can feel one way, but you can feel a different way. And for me, I don't like mage boosting that much. I've been a part of it. I'm once again part of the problem, but I don't like being part of the problem. But I will say, I have never, on anniversary, taken gold for boosting. I have boosted myself and my guildmates for free, but I have not been selling boosts. And also, for the past probably 6 months, I haven't even done a single boost for free. I've just like not been boosting. I am probably the only mage on anniversary not doing boosting basically at all, and it feels weird that all the groups right now are simply being boosted. And once again, I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about this? Do you look at this right now and you think, wow, this is a game that I really want to play? Or is this off-putting to you? Because to me, this is slightly off-putting, and I would love to see more people just naturally forming groups instead of everybody just buying boost all the way to level 60. I get it, we're at the end of anniversary right now, we're in phase 5, so there's not that many people joining the game, but I mean, at the same time, there kind of is. It is a perfect time to jump in right now to prepare yourself for TBC. I know a lot of people on my friend list, they did not play anniversary until now, because they only really care about TBC. So they're starting now to level up before TBC comes out, and also to get some gear as well before TBC comes out. So they're starting the game at this very moment, several people by the way, and this is what they come to. No pugs, no groups happening, simply boosts all the time. And I just want to say, recently I've had the pleasure of being in a place where there was no mage boosting, and I'm just going to say I had an absolute blast being over there, and there's a bunch of groups forming pretty much all the time. So I feel like mage boosting, if you take this away, you will simply find a lot more people that are naturally playing the game, interacting with people, and trying to find groups for content. You will find people whispering you as a warrior, being like, do you want to tank Deadmines? Do you want to tank Stockades? Or you will just naturally be finding people being more communicative. Because when I look at this, I have bought a booster to myself, like once again part of the problem, but I do want the whole problem to go away anyway, and I'm voicing my opinion on that. When I buy a boost, I don't talk to people. I whisper the person that I'm buying the boost from, I go inside, and I go AFK. It is very bad for the social element of the game, because nobody that is buying those boosts talk to each other inside those boosts. You go AFK, or you are there for the loot, if you can have free-for-all loot. You're not going to stand there in a Maraudon run and chat for 20 minutes while the booster does its thing. It is a very sad way to play the game, if I can put it that way, and I feel like you just experience the game way more if you make groups the old school way. And once again, having been on a place where that happens, it just feels so much better. And you also develop a connection to your character by actively playing it, compared to being boosted all the way to level 60. That being said, I know that I'm one of those people that really love the journey in World of Warcraft, and leveling from level 1 to level 60, I consider to be a huge part of the journey, and I know that a lot of people only care about the end game, which is why once again I want to hear your opinion on this. Like, how do you feel about mage boosting right now in Classic, and do you want to have it in a potential Classic Plus if or when we get a Classic Plus? Because for me, I really do believe that we are getting Classic Plus. Like, there's no way we don't. What else are we getting from Blizzard? If we're gonna go to Warlords of Draenor, like, who's gonna follow them there? I mean, I might, but for a short time. The obvious right now future for Classic WoW is a Classic Plus, and questions like this is something we need to talk about, and we need to find out, do we want to have mage boosting in Classic Plus, and how do we feel about it currently in Classic WoW? So yeah, personally I feel like the game is going to be in a much better state if mage boosting simply is not part of the game, and I say that as somebody who loves playing a mage. I'm a mage main, and I just feel like once again, if mage boosting isn't part of the game, maybe we can do something else and develop other ways to farm gold. That is going to be the best way, instead of just doing mage boosting. And once again, I've done my fair share of mage boosting. I'm a huge part of the problem. Not a huge, I am a part of the problem, but I do want the problem to go away. So once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I just want to say, I'm streaming live on Kick pretty much every single day, so come by and say hello on Kick as well. We're streaming various versions of WoW. I'll be streaming TBC when that comes out, Anniversary, doing some Animal Safari over there, retail as well, just a bunch of WoW content. So please consider stopping by. Click the link down below in the video description or the pinned comment. Literally any support on Kick would be incredibly appreciated. Either way, let me know your thoughts once again in the comments, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. I will see you again in the next video very soon.